Hello, Justin back for a Rabbitry update. Alright, so this is getting exciting for me here. Let's see, it's April 10th, 2017, and my Rabbitry is almost all set up. I'm going to be going to Bolivar. I live in Springfield, Missouri. I'm going to Bolivar, Missouri, which is 30 miles or something like that north of town. I'm going to be going to Bolivar in like 2 weeks for a raising rabbits seminar. This lady that I found on Craigslist or online somewhere that was selling rabbits, I got in contact with her, and then later on I found out that she was actually giving monthly seminars at her Rabbitry in Bolivar. I guess it's a commercial type Rabbitry. I don't know if she sells to meat producers or just whatnot. I think she sells to a lot of backyard breeders and stuff, but she's giving just a 6 or 7 hour seminar on beginner raising rabbits kind of stuff at her Rabbitry in Bolivar. I've already read a book about raising rabbits, and I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm getting into. But for a lot of that hands-on stuff, it helps to see it in person and watch someone else do it. You know, I learn visually, so and you know, tactily, like getting my hands in and doing something along with someone. So I think that's going to be beneficial. It costs like $50 to do it, and I get to bring another person with me. So my friend Glenn, who helped me do some of this work today hanging these cages, Glenn's going to come with me. Just not that he's raising rabbits, but it's good knowledge to have. He likes to know things. So yeah, today I finished getting the cages hung, and the only things left to do is get the feeders put onto the cages and get the watering system set up, which shouldn't be too difficult. I've got 2 weeks to do it, but so here we go. It came out pretty much as I planned. I was a little worried that I wasn't going to have enough space down here at the bottom. I was afraid that as I got this stuff hung that I was going to have like 2 inches down there. It was going to be too close to the bottom for any kind of for any amount of poo to gather or whatnot, and the rabbits would just be too close to the ground. But I've got a good, I don't know, 8 or 10 inches there maybe for the poo to gather. And as you can see, I've got my deflectors hung here. They're up high in the front. Sorry, it's getting kind of dark. It's the end of the day, but they hang down in the back, and so the poo will and the pee will run off the back. This is just a piece of outdoor, I guess, or exterior plywood that I put some Formica countertop stuff on top. I glued it onto it there just to give it a little waterproofness and slickness, so that the poo and the pee just kind of hopefully roll and slide right off. So up top here we go. We've got the cages for does who are raising litters. This is a larger, just 2 large cages up here. There's 2 doors for each one. Little design flaw here. This thing's in the way, but I might just deal with that and not use that door, or I might reverse the hinge, take the door off with these little clips, and hinge it on the other side so it would open this way. It still wouldn't even open all the way though, because this thing would still be in the way. But anyway, when I ordered the cages from the guy who made them, I didn't realize that he was going to put 2 doors on each cage, each hole. So this is, in rabbit talk, this is called 1 cage, and this is 2 holes. And then these cages have 3 holes, because rabbits live in holes in the ground, I suppose, is where that terminology comes from. But I thought it was just going to have one door, so I didn't account for that when I put these braces up. But anyway, the doors are going to have the J feeders on them, which is a feeder that you pour their pellets into. And I got ones that have a chute for pellets, and then in the front there's a gap for your hay feeder where you stuff the hay down in, and the rabbits can pull it through the wire and eat their hay that way. And then I also have some wire and some clips, and I'm going to make a hay feeder for the other door, because these cages are going to have multiple rabbits in it. So just going to have a hay feeder on this door, or I'm not sure which one's going to be which yet, but hay feeder on a door and the J feeder with the pellets and the hay feeder on the other door. And then on these ones down here, I just have smaller J feeders, because these ones are just going to house one rabbit at a time. Most likely either my full-grown bucks are going to be in these two cages, and then over in here will be probably 2 or 3 or 4 per cage of smaller ones that I'm just growing out to weight for butchering. So they're just going to be smaller J feeders on here with the hay feeder that's built into it, and I don't think I'll have to make additional hay feeders for these cages. If I do, I'll just make small ones that I'll put on the side here. And then the watering system, as I've mentioned in other videos, is going to be a bucket here with tubing that runs down to here. Probably can't see this at all, sorry. But tubing that runs down to here and across the top, and it'll be zip tied all along there, and then there'll be tubes coming off down along the front that will have nipples going into the cages in various spots, one for each one of these cages and probably 2 on each one of these cages up here, just to make sure that when these ones are full of does and little baby rabbits, that they'll have plenty of food and water accessible to them at all times. And then these ones, just 1 per cage, will be fine. So that's it. You can see it's really starting to take shape now. It's a rabbitry almost. It's almost done. So thanks for coming along with me. The next one will probably be with the feeders and waterers installed, or maybe feeders, waterers, and rabbits. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.